Come along as we watch me reincarnate into a dating sim as the absolute worst delinquent imaginable, and all I wanted was a second chance as a normal high school romance protagonist. You know, a sweet childhood friend waking me up every morning and actual cute girls falling into my arms, or a cold student council president chasing after me. Seems like the universe heard me, because when I finally opened my eyes, I was in the game and picked the character with the best stats instantly. I'm announced. Character loaded, rich-born delinquent villain, and special skill. Forced storyline intervention, female affection. 50% moral compass. Non-existent. No way. I believe in pure love. Thank you very much. Pure love. I want a slow burn school romance where the first kiss doesn't happen until episode 7 or 8. Not this crazy stuff that jumps straight to adult content. Watch closely here, because in 10 minutes the menu opens, showing the female lead list, and first up, Hina, her neighbor who can't pay rent, whom you corner at her own door, waving a debt notice until she cries. Target 2, Reina, the untouchable student council president, stays late at the office, and you catch her embezzling school funds at her desk. Rin, the kendo club captain, in the locker room after a loss and completely destroy her with words. No wonder his physical stats are perfect, but his moral compass is buried underground. Chimes, target 1. Get ready, Hina is at your door, player. The debt collecting scene starts immediately. Doorbell rings. It is the Grim Reaper. No, it is the countdown to a whole load of trouble. In the door, and a tiny little girl speaks in a faint whisper, Ryota, this is all I have for the rent. Please give me more time. Look at her, pale, skinny, and barely holding herself up. The system screen blinks excitedly right next to me. Go. Throw the money at her. Yell at her. And a beautiful girl in distress. She's a walking case of severe malnutrition with low blood sugar. Any loud argument could literally kill her. So I snatched the envelope right out of Hina's hands. Symbols. But I suddenly shoved the envelope back into her hands and turn around, running straight into the kitchen. Return instantly with a huge steaming bowl of braised pork over rice that smells incredible. Here, consider this your interest payment. You are not leaving here until finish this entire bowl. Food, obviously. Look at you. You look just like a skeleton spawning on the map. What if you poke me with those elbows? Just eat already, please. If you pass out on my doorstep, the police will investigate me tomorrow. Come back tomorrow to see what crazy drama awaits us at school. Come along with me to see how this guy tries matchmaking Sato. My plan is to push this useless guy in the right direction. He needs to chase Hina so I can retire from this mess. In the hallway, blood pressure instantly spikes. Sato is outside class 2B acting like, honestly thinks he is the actual son. Unbelievable. Some girl cannot open her bottle, so Sato twists the cap off easily. Lid they had all already loosened. And the crowd of girls cheers. Meanwhile, in the corner, Hina, the girl I fed yesterday, holds 2 movie tickets. Tickets she bought with her savings specifically to invite him on a date. Since she is so shy, other girls push her away. Suddenly, the system alerts me. Depressed female lead. Go over, mock her, and take those tickets. I dismiss the prompt. Honestly, you and I both know this guy is hopeless. Every girl flirts with him, and he just plays along without any hesitation. Not kindness, it is being spineless. Hina has been waiting for 30 minutes. Is he blind? I march straight over. The moment they see me, every single girl scatters in a second. I grab Sato by his tie and slam him against the wall. He stutters my name, gasps that he did nothing. I tell him he is absolutely right. You act like everyone's lapdog makes me sick. Turn around. Been waiting 30 minutes for you. And those tickets she has. They are terrible seats, totally useless for a real date. You would only embarrass yourself. Take mine instead today at 7. If I find out you stood her up, I will personally see to ripping off those noodle arms of yours. Then I drop him and leave. Walk away calmly. Just cornered Sato, giving him a terrifying warning, gave him better tickets. Was that not his sweet way of defending me? And he made sure that I would not be embarrassed by forcing Sato to use them. The next day, everything changes. I'm sorry, Sato. There is someone else I need to thank first. I will go shopping tonight. Female lead just rejected the protagonist. You and I did not see that coming. I'm exhausted from their drama. The next day, I look for a quiet spot in the gym to hide, completely forgetting the badminton club is practicing today. And the captain of that club is none other than the terrifying Rin. The second I step inside, I hear the air literally tearing across the court. Rin leaps, her ponytail flying, tensing every single muscle in her body, deliver a smash so brutal it knocks her opponent's racket clean away. The guy just stands there, questioning his life choices. This is not badminton. It is weapon testing. That shuttlecock is flying at over 300 kilometers per hour. That thing hits you, you are finished. Rubber bullet. Trust me, you and I would run too. Hey Blondie, stop right there. You are Ryota, right? Word on the street is you have been running your mouth. How about we step onto the court and you show me? One character is forced by the system into a high-stakes provocation mission. Active mission reply now. Girls' sports do not interest me, say it to make her angry. Rin is already serving without warning and playing dirty. No ordinary serve, it is a brutal smash hit with insane force. Her racket frame snaps completely before the shuttlecock goes flying like a projectile aimed right at my forehead. Time freezes and my brain goes into overdrive. Distance 33 feet. Current speed 217 miles per hour. Estimated impact in 0.1 seconds. Projected damage frontal lobe. But as a loyal follower of the path of least effort, now watch closely. I do the logical thing, loosen my neck and move my head inches to the left, feeling the shuttlecock brush past my eyelashes as it misses. The raw air pressure burns my eyelid, and then boom, the projectile slams right into the wooden door behind me, 3 inches deep, complete and total silence. I touch my burning ear, breaking into a cold sweat that was literally attempted murder. Get ready, because our main character is actually going to report this to school security. But to hide the fact that I am totally terrified, I keep a cold poker face. Look at Rin and tell her that her aim sucks and that power without control is just reckless. Next time you shoot something like that in here, I will have this gym torn down. I walk away shaking while Rin stares at the shuttlecock, lodged in the wood, then at my back as I walk away with wide eyes, facing a lethal, completely out of control shot. He did not even blink, did not even move his feet, just made a millimeter shift at the absolute last millisecond. If it were me, it would have hit me straight in the face, and he still had the nerve to criticize my control. This guy sees everything. Rin squeezes her broken racket, feeling a sudden surge of excitement, flushing her cheeks. Finally, a real rival. You and I know the truth. Our guy was actually paralyzed with fear, but suddenly the school intercom rings out. Ryota from Class 3B report to the council immediately. Survived physical danger. But I never saw this coming. Bureaucratic threat. Target 2. Reina enters the scene as the absolute strictest student council president in high school. He is calling me for 2 reasons. Those premium movie tickets I took, punish me like a delinquent, in the door and find Reina face down. Messy hair with absolutely no trace of her usual Ice Queen energy. 3 monitors sit in front of her, with every screen fully covered, in bright red error alerts and loading icons. Reina mutters to herself, with a cracked voice. Why is it not exporting? Just 1 piece of data left to finish, and the board director wants it tomorrow. A textbook memory leak. Old school administrative system, 10 years ago and programmed by the lowest bidder. Database index is a complete mess and she has 30 Excel files, all open at once. Reina notices me watching and instantly gets defensive. My professional programming instincts kick in, and I cannot resist walking straight to her. Move over and watch, trust me, this gets so good. All right. You and I are about to watch someone completely ruin confidential files. And it hurts. The entire system is worse. Who told you to put 50 gigabytes of videos on the C drive? Are you actively trying to destroy this computer? Reina freezes, seeing me fully focused, fingers flying across the keyboard at lightning speed. And something shifts in her eyes, seeing him so focused is surprisingly attractive. Enter. The errors vanish and the data loads. Charts generate, the report prints out, and I stand up. I toss her the report there. Stop working like you are in the Stone Age. Wrote you a script that compiles everything with a single click. You are welcome, and if I ever catch you doing work, which is basically tech abuse, I will hack the school intercom and accuse you of destroying school property, leaving Reina completely frozen. Not just fix the PC, he completely optimized her entire work routine. Pay close attention here. Could he have been secretly watching her struggle this whole time? Quickly rushed down the hallway, guilt on my face, move. Get moving. I think I accidentally restored a hidden folder packed with cat-eared maid photos. Hope she does not notice. I get home exhausted. What delinquent life. This is the hard work of unpaid multi-purpose volunteer, but it looks like my day is not over yet, Ryota. To thank you for that rice bowl earlier and the movie ticket, I made you a bento. Please accept it. I pause. In dating sim logic, a homemade bento from the heroine is highly dangerous. I cannot accept this. I will pass. I do not eat sweets. No weird food. Return it. But wait. You and I know rejecting her activates a divine penalty and physical punishment. pavement. A flower pot will make direct contact with the player's head in 3 seconds, please.
Fine, just hand it over.
I grab the bento. I am hungry anyway, looks basic. Only real redeeming quality is that I am not picky, barely finishing my sentence when the flower pot crashes into the pavement right where I was standing. Oh no, Ryota, you okay? Are you hurt? Look at the shattered pot, please. Falling objects. Heard that coming from a mile away. Why were you so far back anyway? Get inside, keeping up my annoying attitude. Since you are here, heat this up. The microwave is in the kitchen. Do not touch my knives. They are all German made. Then I completely ignore her and flop onto the couch, but Hina is already winning her own route. You almost got hurt just now. And your first instinct was me safely inside, plus how you took the bento. I'm really excited to eat it, looking at this classic messy simulator bento, made with way too much care and love, and for some weird reason it almost makes me want to cry. Wait, I am the delinquent. Join me to see how this ends while I eat and judge. You and I are starting with a culinary disaster seriously. Turn down the heat next time. Not even cook something simple. How do you expect to survive on your own? Wow, she is not even mad. Promise I will practice. We'll do better next time just for you. Completely gone off the rails. He was supposed to look down on me. Why does he act like a tsundere boyfriend with his chef? Lately I realized something. Gym class in this world is not for training. It exists solely to destroy the villain. Exhibit number 1, full dodgeball match. Just my absolute luck. The original main character named Sato, and that one specific person, the one who almost ripped off my head with a badminton shuttlecock. Senior student Rin, who will not take her eyes off me, ended up on the same team. Rin clearly plays dodgeball as if it were badminton. Now pay close attention here. The second she catches the ball, watch her jump. That is a textbook jump smash. Unbelievable. Rin, that ball weighs way more than a shuttlecock. Throwing like that, will you not break your wrist? Meanwhile, as the delinquent who the fierce attacks from the opposing team, Ryota, I'm about to dodge, and the system orders me to use my body as a shield to protect Rin. I must act as a human shield. I glance at Rin, unleashed in berserker mode. Forget it, no. Why would I risk my life for someone who almost killed me last week? That moment I notice my shoelace is untied, so I bend down to tie it. The ball flies past, grazing my hair. Instantly another ball comes straight at my face. I tilt my head back and the ball grazes my nose as it passes by, and it slams into the back wall. Excellent moves, dodging by mere millimeters. That way of ducking the weight shift was so fluid and completely unexpected. Listen, Ryota, against that low shot a backhand would have been faster. Why did you duck? Oh, my shoelace came undone. A simple everyday action, like tying your sneakers to camouflage a tactical evasion, deceiving your opponent with a false sense of security while recovering your own breathing rhythm. It is incredible, truly amazing. So seriously, what on earth is he imagining right now? As soon as the match ends, leave me alone. I'm very busy trying to solve the plot of this world. Understood, I will give my all. Senior Ryota, please guide me. Take this, sonic strike. The ball cuts through the air, coming straight towards me. That is way too fast. Who on earth has the reflexes to dodge that? I'm a total shut-in. My physical condition is terrible. There's the ball, and it is about to hit me. My racket wildly trip, and the metal frame grazes the ball. I fall straight to the ground, but somehow the shuttlecock, the physical miracle of my fall, manages to graze over the net. Ouch! My back, such a slippery, embarrassing floor. But stick around with me to see if this miracle shot worked. Come with me to watch this insane shot. And Rin is completely blown away. It was no mistake he used the racket's sheer stiffness. Completely stopped my heavy spin and drop shot my powerful smash. Ball barely grazed the net before falling. Did he fake a fall just to mask the hit's real power? Master Ryota's legendary style 0, I've totally lost. Stopping a smash with just the rim, is that even physically possible? That wipeout was a brilliant and highly deceptive trick. Spoken like a legendary rebel, stop screaming and help me up. I threw my back out. Rin rushes to hold my waist. Did he even predict my injury? Did you endure all that pain just to teach me a lesson? Master Ryota, you are incredible. I am honestly speechless. The world end already lately. My place feels like a shelter. Get ready, because his apartment just became an official refuge for pretty girls. A chaotic typhoon night, the absolute perfect setup for a dating game. Every single girl, for some crazy and highly convenient reason, can't go home and has to sleep over. In this house, Ryota, my roof is leaking. Entire blanket is soaked. Get inside and dry off in the bathroom. You dare get me sick? Suddenly there's a knock. it's the school president. Server room lost power. If we don't find a stable source, we'll lose all school data. I know you have an industrial stabilizer here, honestly. What is the school's tech support team even doing? This data is completely irreplaceable. Do they just not understand that? Bring that server here immediately. You saw this coming, right? Just as I sit, a third knock. But this neighborhood gets really dangerous at night. Soon, it's worse I came to guard you, so please let me sleep in your entryway. Be real, we all know she is the actual lethal weapon here. Raina is wearing my oversized t-shirt, making ginger tea while Raina takes over my 3 computer monitors, to recover the lost data, while Rin sits cross-legged. In the middle of the living room, frozen with eyes closed, giving off major temple guard dog vibes, but what about our main guy Sato? I'd honestly love to know where he disappeared to as well. Rumor has it he got stuck in a store during the storm. Hanging out with the cashier, all right. Listen up closely. Not a sleepover. It's just a temporary emergency shelter. Eat your food and go to bed without making any noise. Ryota always talks to us like he's tough, yet he made a delicious meal and even added red beans to my plate. Classic all bark and no bite attitude from him. Guess I'll happily accept this sweet little gesture. Your internet is insane. Is that seriously a 2-millisecond ping? And that's where we leave it. Did he seriously add Tareen to help us heal? Only my master would think of something like that. Come along with me to see this chaos. They control my food, took my house, and left me totally helpless here. New title unlocked for the player. Tsundere landlord, what absolute nonsense. It is 10 p.m. By basic human biology, they really should be winding down into their sleep mode right now. The next one who talks gets their Wi-Fi cut off instantly. Take away their rackets, throw out the tea, and boom, absolute silence. The 3 of them resign themselves to their makeshift mattresses. Meanwhile, I lie down, feeling like my plan to be a total rebel completely failed. Where did my wild, lawless life even go? And my supposed betrayal plotline? Why on earth do I feel like a single dad with 3 daughters? Now pay attention here, because after the typhoon comes a mandatory school retreat to the beach. Everyone has to go. Rebel who just wants to slide under the radar and survive this is pure hell. The sun rays age your skin and that salty sea air completely ruins my hair gel. Plus I absolutely hate crowds that is. Where those dumb romantic cliches of bumping into people always happen. No thanks, I pass. Ryota, beach badminton is way better. Come over and play with us. The strong wind is perfect for training precision. My patience is wearing thin. Rin, are you crazy? Beach, badminton. The wind is blowing at level 5, and the shuttlecock only weighs 5 grams. Hit it, it will fly back like a boomerang. Do not act crazy. Just to play into your character archetype. I tell her I am not playing. The sun fatigues your muscles. Delicate flower like me should not be getting sunburned. Stop making excuses and show me how you handle this wind. Suddenly the system triggers a forced minigame. I have to win or else I will take a brutal hit straight to my face. Ruin my face. Fine, I'll play. My face is way too valuable to risk. Get ready to take this massive smash. Do not budge. I calculate southeast wind at 12 meters per second initial speed of 50 miles per hour. Air resistance. In the crosswind, the landing zone is way out. And indeed, the shuttlecock grazes my cheek and lands out of bounds. Rin looks at me completely stunned. Trying to save. Here is the part you and I should watch. I explained that shot was useless if the strike angle varies by even half a degree. The shuttlecock drifts 3 meters. It was sloppy. You really calculate the wind interference. No need to hit it. Nature do the work. Use the wind to neutralize the attack. This is what it means to become one with the universe. Rin goes into total fangirl mode, begging me to teach her. You want to learn. Go slice those watermelons first. Follow the lines of the grain and do not tear the fibers. Yes, master. Rin is now standing right in front of a watermelon, holding her racket with a dead serious expression. With Sato watching this, I bet you and I are thinking the exact same thing. Come along with me, are we seriously about to watch him smash a watermelon without a knife? The main event of this summer camp is the classic test of courage inside. An abandoned temple right by the beach. Perfect setup to spark romance out of pure terror. I look at Sato. He is busy mocking the terrified girls I have to avoid ending up in. A disastrous situation like last time. I demand to partner with Sato, but the system refuses. Rejected twice because of that delinquent rule. I must guide the lonely heroine. They pair me with Hina. Absolutely unbelievable. Completely useless right when I actually need you. This girl is shaking more than a trapped rabbit. If she passes out on me, I will have to carry her back. Imagine how incredibly exhausting that sounds. Now pay attention. I am a rational guy. This is just like fixing a circuit. The darkness is not scary. What is terrifying is not knowing which wire is live. To understand the mechanics, a ghost is just simple electromagnetic field. Armed with that logic, step into the dark woods while Heine clings tightly to my back. Suddenly, a green flame flickers as a pale figure floats up, screaming for its life back. Hina takes one look and screams with all her might. No, you are scared. But wait a second. Analyze this ghost from head to toe. Your support cables are reflecting the light. The entire trick is completely obvious. And that fog machine has a clogged nozzle. Mist is coming out terribly. And that green light. They seriously use cheap light strips? You are going to give someone a major migraine. Get down from there. Let me fix your speed controller and that flickering light. You are going to make a haunted house do it right. This low budget production quality. Insult. I pull out my toolbox and repair the entire mechanism in a second. There, now it actually looks like a real ghost. Looking at silent Hina, I bet you are thinking the exact same thing. Still scared. Honestly, Ryota, you are actually a bit scarier than the ghost. No, you are amazing. With you around, any monster or demon feels like a broken appliance waiting to be repaired. Is that a compliment? Reina is watching us the entire time on the cameras. Not tremble in fear, only analyzes everything coldly. Man's logic, dangerously attractive. At the festival, every classroom will have a booth. Our class is making traditional fried noodles. Into the written plan. Sato has to be the cook. My family's secret recipe. This guy has not managed to complete a single task I asked of him. 10 minutes after opening, the only customers at our booth are literally 2 flies, not a single person. Good thing I came to check. Are you making fried noodles or soup? Pick one. Too much water makes soggy noodles, and the heat is way too low. Nothing will caramelize. You and I both know that without our hero, this is absolute chaos. Come along into this chaos where nobody pays for trash and our guy answers. But high heat just burns everything. Move aside and let me teach you. How real noodles are done max heat and onions sliced to 1/4 of an inch. Cabbage only use leaves because the stems go straight into the sauce broth. Pass me the Worcestershire sauce and get that mayonnaise ready right now. Ingredients, oil, temperature, and seasoning. Rhythm of the stir fry, every move calculated right as the noodles finish. Do not even have to call anyone. That mouth-watering smell does the work. Smells incredible. People passing by are lining up, screaming for some noodles. Make that 2. Don't blink now. Just as the stall collapses, 3 girls rescue him like a dating sim. Hina packs and serves with a huge smile while Reina runs the register perfectly, never making a single mistake. The oldest sister, Rin, controls the crowd, sending line cutters flying like badminton birdies, and everything is going exactly in the direction I feared. I came to train Sato, so why am I doing everything? And for free. Sato, what are you doing? Stop standing there with that dumb look and get over here. I'm to wash dishes, but Sato is already on a whole new emotional level. Ryota, you jumped in just to save my reputation, and you cooked everything all by yourself. And taste our friendship in every bite. Stop projecting. I only stopped your food from sending the whole school straight to the hospital, which would be on us. You saw this coming, right? The girls are looking at Ryota with stars in their eyes. When he actually concentrates, he is still a delinquent. Yeah, but I reluctantly admit his technique is solid. The way he swings that spatula, every flip lands with absolute precision, right on the sweet spot of those noodles. If this were real fencing, he would be totally unstoppable. But honestly, I am at my absolute limit. Please, stop fantasizing. I just want to finish up these noodles, video games, and finally, the big day arrives. February 14th, Valentine's Day, the ultimate, most decisive turning point of all. In any dating sim, today should mean absolutely nothing for a delinquent. 0 chocolates. Maybe a threatening note from some bad girl at most. Opening my shoe locker makes me regret everything. It is literally exploding. Not just a few chocolates, it is an avalanche of beautiful gift boxes. Biggest box in the back is from Hina and her entire monthly food budget. I open it up. The cocoa butter content is insane. To give me diabetes. The one labeled Student Council Welfare Supplies is actually from Reina. This stolen school funds or from her billionaire father's private reserve. Eating a single piece of this means running 5 kilometers, a muscle gain protein bar signed by Rin. Rin, this is basically a military ration. One bite and I lose a tooth. leaving me just standing there staring. You and I know that is crazy, but now Sato is approaching. Ryota, you really are super popular, huh? An alert warning. Honest jealousy is fully activated. With me as the system forces me to humiliate him. You want me to give you a pity chocolate. Ignoring the system, I grab Rin's her chocolate, and hand it to Sato. He is completely shocked. An incredibly hard calcium supplement. In granite, it actually works as an emergency weapon. In Heine's box. Can't finish it alone, so help me. When you eat this, be grateful and do not waste someone's hard effort. He bursts into tears, crying uncontrollably. Even in a moment like this, you think of me. You are way too good to me. Breaks down completely and runs away. Was only giving back what belonged to him. By the way, is that even edible? Really hope his teeth survive today. Pay attention here, Sato calls me to the roof. Must finally step up to fight for the girls. Then bring it. Come on, let me beat some sense into you and drag you back to reality and send you right back to those girls, exactly where you belong. Please, make me your disciple. Wait, what? I want to be like you, Ryota. Really want to learn how to fix computers, how to cook, and that unbeatable calmness you have facing everything. I want to become someone who makes people feel completely safe, just like you. Wait a minute. I think you have got this completely backward. Literally stole your spot by accident, so why are you not fighting for it? Most person in the world giving me those tickets and teaching me and sharing your chocolate with me. Talk tough, but you would never hurt anyone. Alert, fatal logic error in the original protagonist. Changing from harem leader to a member of your harem. Deviation 90%. You saw that too, right? This guy is hopeless and absurdly innocent. Something is seriously wrong with his head. Listen up. You do not have to be like me. You have your own strengths, like taking a good beating. Sato blushes. Hey, being durable totally counts as a strength. Then I will come train with you every single day. I've reached my absolute limit. Get out. I go home and the system sentences me because the player did not meet the required Netarare objectives. Original protagonist to completely abandon his intended role. Story logic has collapsed critically. Initiating emergency correction, deleting the data source, Ryota. Whoa. Seriously going to erase me completely in one shot. That is absolutely wild. The story fails. Do you just wipe the entire database and disappear like that? How are you any different from a scam developer selling broken games? Suddenly, someone knocks on the door. Ryota, are you home? Just now I tried to remember what your face looks like, and I could not. I am scared. Am I sick? Phone rings. Body is fading. But let us answer this final call together. Your school records are completely vanishing. You go and hack the system again? Stop him right this second. Rin's voice screams from behind the door. An angry, confused teacher and my racket forgot who I played for. Stick with me, because this broken world is trying to erase my existence. Not just my physical body, they will wipe out every memory of me. Yet I still smile. Then my expression hardens, and I reach out my hand with absolute confidence. I grab the server terminal connected directly to the neural interface. The top-tier systems architect, the thing I hate most is dealing with nightmare clients who ruin my code and garbage systems that wipe databases for their own convenience, want to erase me. I have fully mapped out world's core logic. If they come for me, I'll plant a virus first. Its name, the pure love champion, strikes back. Close my eyes and flip the switch. Consciousness dives into the data stream. World of code and light lies ahead. In the system logic. Look at this with me. It's a dating simulator. Since there's source code. I just need to find the variable triggering the NTR. Will turn it off or rewrite myself from villain to hidden protagonist. Want to mess with my code system. You are playing in a beginner's league. Error. Unable to delete target. Permissions bypassed. Current character, Ryota, has been upgraded to untouchable. I finally breathe easy. I open the door. Hina, Reina, and Rin are standing there, sobbing inconsolably. I look at them with my usual smirk. Why are they crying? Internet went down. I only restarted the modem. Why are you all at my door this late at night? No idea what happened, but I'm sure you understand the sheer terror they felt. That moment, one thing became crystal clear. This delinquent cannot be erased from the game. Finally stopped the world from wiping me out, but there will be severe consequences. Since I forced a rewrite of the core code, this dating simulator is starting to collapse. Warning, logic chain broken. Restart is imminent. Player. Restore the villain parameters and repair the temporal causality. Not fixing anything. Entire code should have been completely rewritten a long time ago. Massive explosion shakes the school. A colossal black arm made of glitched data tears through the ceiling and targets Hina and Rin. Hina collapses instantly. Reina's tablet explodes. Rin raises her racket but freezes Ryota. Honestly, I would love to run away, but my professional ethics won't let me ignore a disaster on my turf. Dig through my backpack, pull out a standard Ethernet cable, and charge straight at the glitched beast. Grab Sato, who tried to be a hero and got blasted away, then jump onto the monster's back. I spot the system logic port on the back of its neck, and don't ask. Giant monster has an Ethernet port. That's pure hacker instinct. Plug one end, the cable in, and hook the other to my custom server. Blue electric arcs burst everywhere. Commands fly through my mind. Format everything. White flash blinds my consciousness. The beast screeches, dissolving into green data streams that fade into nothing. World anomaly resolved. The system errors vanish, the code flows clean, and all the non-playable characters return to normal. And we're done. Stop making messes in production, my friends. And I are about to watch all three of them march right toward me. My first instinct is to run, but they have me totally trapped. Ryota, that was a glitch in the source code, wasn't it? You've been fighting against the will of this entire world, haven't you? I just scratch my head. Only fixed a bug. Rin just laughs, of course. That explains everything. Only wore that villain mask from getting dragged into your war against this world. You pushed us away on purpose, right? Filling the food, fixing the computer, all those cruel things, it was all so we would hate you and stay safe. Ryota, you are an absolute idiot. Your talent for making up wild theories gone too far. I took the food because I hate wasting things. Fixed the computer because of my obsessive compulsive disorder. I said harsh things because I am genuinely a bad person. No, listen, you don't have to explain anything to us. Watch closely here. She genuinely believes he's been carrying this entire burden completely on his own, just to keep this world together, while the actual main character knows absolutely nothing. They say the strongest always walk alone, but starting from today, won't fight alone anymore. A racket will play for you. That not, I'll cook enough food to replace every single calorie Ryota lost. Affection, max level, current status, absolute devotion, NTR immunity 1000%. Pure love, overflowing in this world. Everything I do gets interpreted as deep love. So this is plot armor, but remember, I'm supposed to be the villain. Listen, I'm a delinquent, a lazy slacker with dyed hair, and zero ambition. Get angry easily, and I'm a total clean freak. Live for video games, hate being disturbed, and most importantly, I'm a hopeless loner. You see that guy over there? Your actual main character, warm and thoughtful. Always available, though a bit useless, of course, but he has real potential. Go after him and stop wasting your time on me. Reina mocks him. Someone who doesn't even know how to use spreadsheets has absolutely no future past. Rin claims that anyone who can't return her tennis serves has no right to stand beside her. Hina just gestures, complaining that Sato's cooking is bad. Not the point, it's about the archetype. Get it? I'm the villain. Nothing good will come from following me. I'll punch someone, grab an apple to crush it in anger, but all my recent cooking practice made my grip way too precise. Instead of crushing it, my hands rotate on their own, filling the apple completely with the knife in one smooth, fluid motion, my hands moving by themselves. Control of my own body. And when he threatens people, he remembers to carve them into little bunnies. Ryota is the sweetest. Stop it already. Ryota, stop acting. We don't want a simple archetype. Today you're going to choose. Who will it be? This is getting completely out of hand, so let's watch him beg his friend Sato for help. You're the main character. Prove it once and for all. Stand up and recover. Join me as we witness this absolutely crazy confession. Sato stands up, takes a deep breath, and his gaze sharpens. Hina and the others turn to look at him. Here comes the main character's awakening. Guys, I've got it all figured out. More than any of those girls, I actually like you. You showed me what responsibility means and what true talent really looks like. What it means to be kind in this world, only you can make them truly happy. 100 years and never even reach your level. So please, give them the happiness they deserve. I will be your #1 fan. Watching over all of you from afar, he ends with the most genuine smile and purest look I have ever seen. What a traitor. Where did the pure love champion go? Don't blink, because we just watched him turn into a total fanboy instantly. Reina rubs salt in the wound, saying even your rival surrendered. You're exactly as I thought. Sato scratches his head nervously, asking if this is what a champion's heart feels like. Incredible. This is absolutely perfect. Now we can all stay together forever. I am speechless. Looking around this room filled with absolute chaos, My face remains completely blank. This story is beyond saving. My name is Ryota, a former delinquent who only wanted to be an extra, but look how we ended up running this entire household. 5 in the morning, and I am still in bed, master. Morning training starts now. Today we do 1,000 heavy punches. Ryota, I sent the data report from last night to your email. Check it at breakfast. I got stuck on an algorithm. Ryota, what do you want in your bento? Making tempura, but only half of the kitchen exploded. Lives downstairs and appointed himself our personal errand boy. Step into the kitchen and snatch the spatula right out of Hina's hands. I quickly fix 2 lines of code for Reina and catch the steering wheel Rin. Throws at me with my foot. Fine, all right. Calm down, everyone. You are all way too old for this. Can I get 5 seconds of peace? What did I do in my past life to deserve this group of chaotic agents? Even as I say it, seeing this noisy, messy room so full of life, and the clear sky outside with no more glitches in it, my lips curve upward, slightly against my will. And displays the final score screen, triple S rank, unlocking a brand new title, Guardian of Pure Love and Order. Close the screen and slide my boiled egg onto a plate to start eating. This chaotic, cursed world, do you want the truth? Is not bad. And just like that, the former delinquent, his harem, and the fanboy downstairs lived happily ever after. You like it. End.